Again, first 30 seconds. AS Roma against Brighton in Europa League. 1/8 of Europa League. If you want to listen, stay tuned. So I thought that before this game that Brighton maybe will wake up from like a coma, because their last games is a draw with Everton, loss and 3 losses with Wolves, Fulham, and now with AS Roma. There is a huge problem in Brighton. It shows that De Zerbi has problems also as a coach, as a football team. Brighton has problems. And Dybala scored, Lukaku, Mancini, and Cristante. These goals from second half were more like boring ones. The draw was already clear, but it was the third game in a row where Brighton didn't score a goal. So we should discuss, or maybe that AS Roma is awesome and Brighton is terrible. What is true? But maybe both, because AS Roma, they won a lot the games. Now they have 5 in a row. They only had two draws with Roma with Feyenoord, one lose with Inter, and while Daniel De Rossi, Roma legend, is now a manager, but till the end of the season, he's like first manager, then he'll be a second coach. So now they lost only one game with this Inter, but I wouldn't blame players for like De Rossi for losing the game against Inter, because Inter is unbelievable this season. But also the tactic of Roma was perfect. A lot of balls behind the defense line of Brighton. Brighton had a big problem with the passes like this. I would say that Dunk, I don't know his name, Louis Dunk. This is the problem. The defender has a lot of problems with such passes. So it was a very good tactic to implement. Yeah, but also I see that they have a lot of injuries, like João Pedro, March, Miller, Mitoma. These are players that are valuable for Brighton, and they couldn't play in this game, because I see that like in first 11 we had Enciso, Adingra, so maybe also like Igor. This could be a problem for Brighton because they used a lot of young players, so maybe it was a problem because they didn't have had enough experience in this game, because Roma played last time in Europa League final before they won a Conference League. So these players are experienced, and they have a lot of experience from even other leagues, other clubs where they played. So it was a normal performance for them, and maybe Brighton was a bit nervous. And I think that it was 4-0, so maybe a second leg is like, why should they play it? It makes no sense, because it will just, Roma would need to stand, and they probably, I would bet that Brighton will score or they will win even, because they could win 1-0 and now one would care. So great job from Roma. Great job. Great stadium. There was of course full. No, I think it was sold out as usual. On Flash Score we can see that the amount of people possible is like 70,000, and the attendance was 65,000. But I think these 5,000 are from like these places where for example, from away players. So I think that they sold out every possible ticket that were like for normal flights, maybe because before VIP they also didn't sell everything. Thanks for watching. It was a very good video. Thanks.